Okay, hey guys, this is Dr. Edwards, and I'm excited because today or this week we are planning for your midterm examination. So I'm super excited about that, and I also have a few questions that you guys have submitted about your examination. So first, I'll go over some tips that you guys need to know, and then I'll answer your questions, and then we'll go over basically the ins and outs of what to really focus on for your review. All right, let's begin. So your time frame for your examination, or about your examination. Your examination will be on Canvas. So you guys just carve out a little bit of time, but your examination will be on Canvas. You will have 90 minutes to complete your examination. So that means your exam, you can take your test anytime between 9 a.m. on Thursday all the way until midnight on Sunday. So you guys, this Thursday, your exam will open, but you don't have to take it on that date. So think about if you have to work or if you need some more time to study, you can do that. So some people actually choose to take it on Saturday, but I would encourage you not to wait until the last minute to take your examination. That's super, super important. All right, so you have, between those 4 days, you have 90 minutes that you will need to allocate to take your exam. So that means that you will see one question at a time, and you will actually have 14 questions within that 90-minute time period. So that basically means that you guys will have not multiple choice questions. I'm not that kind of professor, I promise, but I want to know that you know the material. So that means you have to prove to me that you've read the material, that you understand the material, and the way that you will do that is you will answer the questions, and most of those questions are scenario-based questions. So that means if I ask you to give an example of a particular concept, so I'll just put ethnocentrism. If I ask you what is ethnocentrism and give an example or two for ethnocentrism. So I would encourage you to give 2 examples for ethnocentrism, and then give me for those examples, give me how you've seen that play out in real life, or how you've seen that play out or happen in a movie or something of that nature. So I want you to demonstrate that you understand the material. But ethnocentrism was just an example. Okay, so 4 days, 14 questions, 90 minutes during that time frame. All right, so I also want to emphasize that you will not see any true false, you will not see any multiple choice, but you guys will see open-ended questions. So that means you'll see the question, and then underneath that you'll see a blank. You will need to type something in that blank. And by the way, don't just type one sentence. I want you guys to let me know without a shadow of a doubt, without me questioning that do they really understand this. Let me know that you understand the material that you've read and that we talked about and discussed all semester. All right, so I answered a number of questions. Another question is, will the test be proctored? No, the test will not be proctored, but that's why I actually do open-ended questions. So someone who, I'll just say, you guys are not to use your book to use your study materials, use anything. We don't have a book, but use your readings for this class. But do not look at your study materials or your book and take the test, because you guys, it's important for you to be, I'll just say, be accountable. You can't do that in the workplace. You can't do that here. So don't cheat. But I want to know that you understand the material. And you have 90 minutes. You might think 90 minutes is a long time, but it will go by in a flash. So if you are using those materials, which you shouldn't be, then it will take you a long time to finish the test, and you'll run out of time. So I'm just saying, know your stuff. Don't use those materials. But you can use those materials to study. Just don't use those materials to take the test. All right. So next, you'll be assessed during the test through this, I use a rubric. So that basically means that each question that you answer, you'll get like a rubric response. So that means, like, did you exceed my expectations? Did you meet my expectations? Did you go below my expectations? Or did you go like far below my expectations? So I want to know that you know the material. All right, so let's transition to the review. I have a review up behind my phone. I'm recording this on my phone right now. But basically it says week 1. It has a reading. All you have to do is click that, and then it also has the PowerPoint. And then it has be able to do this or that. So the first one is be able to define and give examples for the following. So 2 examples of group identity. So think about the groups for which you are a part. And then what is ethnocentrism? We talked about that a few moments ago. What are the steps of ethnocentrism? And then another is, what is the difference between collectivism and individualism? And you guys, we've talked about this, but just to give you a refresher, individualism, think about the United States. We're a very individualistic country. An example of that is we give, don't use this on your test, but we give like awards for Employee of the Month or Employee of the Year or etc. We give individual-based awards. But in other cultures, such as in Japan and in Asian-based cultures, they are somewhat collectivistic. So that basically means the entire department succeeds instead of one person. They award the entire division instead of, just a few people. So it's important to know the difference between individualism and collectivism, and to be able to give me examples of that, not the example I just gave to you. Also, if you have any questions about any of the terms on the examination study guide, please let me know. Another one is e pluribus unum and e pluribus pluribum. I'll talk about that in my video that I sent to you guys about the PowerPoint for week 1. Let's skip to week 2. You have your readings and also you have the video. All of those are hyperlinked in this test review. I could not have made it easier for you guys, but if you have trouble finding something, don't wait till the last minute, but you can email me and I'll be happy to reply to you guys. Week 3, we have the reading and a video. Week 4, we have the article and also we have the video and PowerPoint. And then we have be able to do this or that. So tell me what meta messages are. Tell me what a communication probe is. And also be able to not only know what this theory is, but be able to apply it. So we have Semmel's uncertainty reduction theory, or URT. Tell me what that is and tell me how it applies to intercultural communication. And then last but not least, we have week 5 and also week 6. But everything is hyperlinked, y'all. But if any of the article links do not work on your device or your computer, please let me know and I'll be happy to help you guys. And last but not least, with week 6, know about Shannon Starosta's intercultural communication competence mindset, and then just be able to read what we've talked about this semester, or what we've talked about every single week of this semester, and then also what we've talked about in our discussion board post. But like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm only like a message away, y'all. I'm seriously only a message away. And I look forward to grading your exams, y'all. I look forward to it. I'll read each of your answers. So don't just type something and put some fluff on there and you're like, she's not really going to read this. No, I really read this. I read each and every one of your responses. And we have 36 people in this class, so that means it's going to take a while. But I read each and every one of your responses. But that's it. If you have any questions, you can type them down below, or you can send me a message on campus and I'll be happy to respond. Again, this is Dr. Edwards. I'm at Tarleton State University, and I will talk to you guys soon. Good luck on your exam. It's going to go well. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.